Welcome back. Today's deep dive into British coin collecting, where small change can sometimes mean big money. Today's topic is one collectors absolutely love: the top 5 most valuable United Kingdom 10 pence and 50 new pence coins, explored across different years, mint marks, and conditions. Whether you're a beginner checking your pocket change or a seasoned collector hunting rare varieties, this guide will give you a clear and detailed overview of which coins are worth serious attention. The 50 new pence from 1969. Specifically, we'll be focusing on coins in dirty or circulated condition, examining their history, unique features, rarity, and current auction market value in dollars. While some coins gain attention in pristine, uncirculated form, many collectors and enthusiasts find that coins showing signs of age, wear, and handling have their own charm and stories to tell. The 1969 50 pence piece is no exception. In this video, we'll uncover why this coin holds historical significance, how its design stands out among other British coins, why even worn examples are sought after by collectors, and how much you might expect to pay or receive if you encounter one in today's market. So, whether you're a seasoned collector, a beginner, or just a coin enthusiast, stay tuned, because there's a lot to uncover about this small but historically rich piece of currency. The 50 new pence coin, often abbreviated as 50p, was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1969 as part of the decimalisation of British currency. Before this period, the UK used the complex pounds, shillings, and pence system, which was challenging for everyday transactions. Decimalisation aimed to simplify currency and align the UK more closely with international standards, where coins were based on powers of 10. The 1969 50 new pence coin was among the first batch minted for circulation in this new decimal system, making it a landmark piece in the history of British currency. The 50p coin itself is notable for its distinctive heptagonal shape, a design intended to make it immediately recognisable by touch and visually distinct from other coins. In 1969, the 50 new pence was issued with a reverse design by Christopher Ironside, depicting Britannia, a symbol of British strength and unity, seated with a shield in one hand and a trident in the other. This iconic imagery connects the coin to centuries of British history, evoking the nation's maritime heritage and enduring symbols of national pride. On the obverse, we find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the reigning monarch at the time, sculpted by Arnold Machin. This portrait, widely praised for its elegance and lifelike quality, remained on coins for several years and is a favourite among collectors for its classic aesthetic. The 1969 50 new pence coins are also historically significant because they were part of the first issues struck in decimal form for widespread public use. While initial mintage figures were relatively high, this coin has become increasingly collectible over time, particularly because many examples were heavily circulated or lost, making surviving coins, even in less than perfect condition, valuable to collectors who seek to complete sets or explore the history of decimal currency in Britain. The 50 new pence from 1969 has several features that make it unique, even in dirty or circulated condition. First and foremost is its heptagonal shape. Unlike round coins, this shape is technically described as an equilateral curve heptagon, meaning all sides are equal in length, but the edges are gently curved to facilitate stacking and everyday use. This geometric design made the coin instantly recognizable and a standout piece in any collection. Another notable feature is the reverse design featuring Britannia. While Britannia appeared on many British coins throughout history, the 1969 50p presents her in a distinct style. She is depicted seated with a Corinthian helmet, holding a trident and resting her other hand on a shield adorned with the Union Jack. This imagery not only represents the United Kingdom's naval power but also embodies stability and protection. The level of detail, from the folds of her robe to the intricate design of the shield, is striking, even if dirt or wear has dulled its original luster over the years. On the obverse, Arnold Machin's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II offers a timeless depiction of the monarch in her early reign. Despite circulation wear or grime, the profile retains a sense of regal dignity, and collectors often note that even dirty examples can reveal subtle details if examined closely under proper lighting. Additionally, the coin's metal composition adds to its distinctiveness. The 1969 50 new pence was struck in cupronickel, a combination of copper and nickel, chosen for its durability and resistance to corrosion. Over decades, this metal can develop a patina, especially on circulated coins, giving each coin a unique appearance that reflects its history of handling, circulation, and age. These natural changes in tone and texture often appeal to collectors who appreciate coins with character and story. You might wonder, why would a dirty or circulated 1969 50 new pence be valuable? The answer lies in a combination of historical significance, low survival rates, and collector demand. While tens of millions of 50p coins were minted in 1969, the passage of time has seen many damaged, lost, or melted down. Coins that have survived, even in worn or dirty condition, are a tangible connection to the early days of decimalization, and many collectors prize them for this reason. Dirty coins, while lacking the luster of mint condition examples, often tell a story. Scratches, where marks and natural patina indicate that a coin has circulated, changed hands, and played a role in the everyday economy. Numismatists and collectors recognize that these signs of age do not necessarily diminish value. In fact, they can enhance a coin's appeal to those interested in authentic historical artifacts. For some, acquiring a circulated or dirty 1969 50p is a way to own a piece of living history at a more affordable price compared to pristine, uncirculated examples. Additionally, certain variations and minting errors from this year add to the coin's desirability. While not as dramatic as some error coins in the numismatic world, subtle die variations, slight off-center strikes, and minor planchette imperfections can increase collector interest even in circulated specimens. Collectors often search specifically for these irregularities, making dirty coins with identifiable variations potentially more valuable than cleaner examples without unique features. So, how much can you expect a 1969 50 new pence in dirty condition to fetch in today's market? The answer depends on several factors, including overall wear, visible details, and any notable variations. As of 2026, a standard circulated 1969 50p coin in average dirty condition typically sells for around $214,000 at auctions or through online marketplaces. However, coins showing better detail despite dirt and wear, particularly those where Britannia's design or the Queen's portrait remains clearly discernible, can command higher prices, often ranging from $113,000. Coins with minor minting variations or slight errors can fetch $20 or more, even in circulated condition. Auction houses and numismatic dealers may price coins slightly higher due to demand from collectors seeking to complete specific sets of decimal coins. It's important to note that market prices fluctuate based on collector interest, rarity, and the coin market's overall health. While a dirty 1969 50p may seem common at first glance, its historical significance and the growing appreciation for decimal-era coins ensure that it remains a sought-after piece for collectors worldwide. If you're a collector interested in acquiring a 1969 50 new pence coin in dirty condition, there are several tips to keep in mind. Examine the details carefully. Even dirt-covered coins can retain important features, such as the Britannia reverse and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. Look for coins where these details are still visible, as they hold higher collectible value. Check for variations. Subtle minting errors, off-center strikes, or minor differences in the design can significantly increase a coin's value. Familiarize yourself with common variations from 1969 to identify potential rarities. Avoid aggressive cleaning. Many collectors mistakenly scrub coins to make them appear newer. This can reduce value, especially for historically significant coins. Light brushing to remove loose debris is sufficient. Heavy cleaning is discouraged. Assess the market. Prices vary between online auctions, coin shops, and private sales. Comparing recent sales and consulting numismatic guides can help you determine a fair price. Consider long-term value. Even circulated and dirty coins can appreciate over time. Investing in coins from historically significant years, like 1969, can provide both enjoyment and potential financial returns. The 1969 50 new pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of a pivotal moment in British currency history. While pristine, uncirculated coins may capture headlines, dirty or circulated examples offer a tangible connection to the everyday life and economy of the late 1960s. From its distinctive heptagonal shape to the classic Britannia design and Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries both aesthetic charm and historical significance. Collectors seeking to complete decimal-era sets or explore the rich history of British coinage can find great value in even worn coins. Despite its dirty condition, the 1969 50 new pence continues to be sought after, with market prices reflecting its enduring appeal. Whether you are a casual enthusiast or a serious numismatist, owning a piece of this history provides a unique window into Britain's journey toward decimal currency, and a small but meaningful connection to the legacy of one of the world's most recognizable coins. Next up, the United Kingdom 10 new pence coin dated 1976, examined specifically in fine condition. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, but as we dig deeper, we uncover its historical importance, design features, collector interest, and real-world auction market value in US dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who has just found an old coin in a drawer, this video will help you understand why the 1976 10 pence still holds significance in today's coin market. The 1976 10 new pence coin was issued during a transformative period in British currency history. The United Kingdom had recently completed its transition to the decimal system in 1971, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence with a modern decimal structure. The 10 new pence became an essential part of everyday commerce, representing stability and modernization in the UK economy. This coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose portrait appears on the obverse. The Royal Mint produced millions of 10 pence coins throughout the 1970s, including 1976, to meet public demand. As a result, the coin was widely circulated, making it a familiar piece in British pockets. However, over time, condition, preservation, and collector trends have played a major role in determining which examples are valuable today. The 1976 10 new pence coin has several defining characteristics that make it instantly recognizable. It is struck in cupronickel, giving it a durable silver-colored appearance. The obverse features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, surrounded by the Latin inscription identifying her title on the reverse. The coin displays a crowned lion holding a key, a powerful symbol representing authority, security, and the United Kingdom's heraldic tradition. The denomination 10 new pence is clearly stated, as this wording was used before the coin was officially renamed simply 10 pence in later years. In fine condition, the coin shows moderate wear, with major details still visible. The Queen's portrait retains its outline, the lion's features are recognizable, and the lettering remains readable. This balance between circulation wear and preserved detail makes fine-condition coins appealing to entry-level collectors. While the 1976 10 pence is not considered rare in general circulation, collector demand increases when the coin shows unusual characteristics, even in damaged condition. Coins with minting errors such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double dies can command attention, regardless of wear. Additionally, collectors interested in error coins or budget numismatics often seek damaged examples because they are more affordable. Bent, scratched, or heavily worn 1976 10 pence coins typically have little value, but they still serve a purpose in educational collections, starter albums, or error-focused collections. This ongoing interest ensures that even damaged coins maintain some level of demand in niche markets. And today's auction and collector market, the value of a 1976 UK 10 new pence in fine condition remains modest but stable. On average, these coins sell for $433,000, depending on eye appeal and overall preservation. Coins that lean toward very fine condition may occasionally sell for slightly more. Damaged or heavily worn examples usually trade at face value equivalents, often under $314,000, unless they feature a notable mint error. It's important to note that while these coins are not high-value investments, their consistent demand keeps them relevant in the numismatic market. Prices can vary depending on auction platform, collector interest, and global demand for British coins. For collectors considering adding the 1976 10 pence to their collection, condition is key. Always inspect the coin for excessive damage, corrosion, or cleaning, as cleaned coins often lose value. Storing coins in protective holders or albums can help preserve their condition over time. If you're searching for value, look beyond standard examples and keep an eye out for errors, unusual toning, or proof-like surfaces. Beginners should view this coin as a historical piece rather than a high-profit investment. Pairing it with other decimal-era British coins can create a meaningful and educational collection. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 10 new pence 1976 coin is a wonderful example of modern British coinage that blends history, design, and collectability. While it may not be rare or highly valuable, its role in the decimal transition and its iconic crowned lion design give it lasting appeal. In fine condition, it offers affordability, historical value, and steady collector interest, making it a solid addition to any collection. Next up, the United Kingdom's 1982 50 pence coin, specifically in circulated condition. While at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary coin that has passed through countless pockets and purses, the 1982 50 pence holds a unique place in the history of UK coinage. Its design, limited mintage variations, and subtle details make it highly collectible, even when it shows signs of wear. In this video, we will explore the coin's history, its distinctive features, the rarity and demand for circulated examples, its current market value in dollars, and provide some tips for collectors seeking to add this piece to their collections. By the end, you'll have a thorough understanding of why the 1982 50 pence continues to capture the attention of coin enthusiasts worldwide. To understand the significance of the 1982 50 pence coin, we first need to look at the historical context. The 50 pence coin, or 50p, was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1969 as part of the decimalisation process, which marked a major shift in British currency. Before decimalisation, the UK relied on pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that had been in place for centuries. The 50 pence coin replaced the 10 shilling note, offering a more durable and practical alternative for everyday transactions. The 1982 edition of the 50 pence coin is part of a long-running series featuring the iconic heptagonal design, which makes it instantly recognizable. Its obverse showcases the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which, in 1982, was the third portrait of the Queen used on UK coins, crafted by Arnold Machin. The reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, features the seated figure of Britannia, a symbol of Britain's enduring strength and heritage, holding a trident and shield. This design not only reflects national pride but also preserves a classic aesthetic that has made these coins beloved by collectors for decades. The 1982 50 pence coin was minted in large quantities for circulation, but over the years, many have been lost, damaged, or withdrawn from circulation. This makes surviving examples, especially those in decent circulated condition, a noteworthy find for collectors. Unlike uncirculated or proof coins, circulated coins carry the marks and patina of everyday life, which adds character and a story to each piece, making them a unique window into the past. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1982 50 pence coin is its design and physical characteristics. The coin weighs 13.5 grams and measures 27.3 millimeters in diameter. Its distinctive heptagonal shape, with 7 sides of equal length, was designed to allow vending machines to easily recognize the coin, a practical innovation for the era. The alloy used is cupronickel, giving it a silvery appearance and resistance to corrosion. The obverse of the coin features the aforementioned portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, showing her wearing the tiara, which was widely admired for its lifelike detail. The reverse portrays Britannia seated, facing right, with a trident in her left hand and a shield in her right, while a lion rests at her feet. This classical imagery, rich in symbolism, evokes stability, protection, and continuity, qualities the Royal Mint sought to reflect in the nation's coinage. Collectors often pay close attention to subtle variations in coins from this era. For example, minor differences in edge thickness, lettering, and strike quality can affect the coin's desirability. While the 1982 50 pence was produced in large numbers, certain batches may have slightly deeper or shallower relief, small die cracks, or minor anomalies that make individual coins stand out. These characteristics, although not always visible at first glance, can make a significant difference when assessing a coin for collection or sale. Even though the 1982 50 pence coin was minted in significant numbers, finding one in good circulated condition has become increasingly difficult. Over time, coins in circulation endure scratches, nicks, and wear, which gradually degrade their features. Interestingly, this imperfect condition does not necessarily diminish the coin's collectability. On the contrary, many collectors appreciate circulated coins because they carry the history of their journey, telling the story of everyday life in Britain during the early 1980s. Damaged or heavily circulated examples can sometimes be undervalued, yet these coins remain highly sought after in the numismatic community. Collectors often seek out specific years or mint batches to complete their collections, and the 1982 50 pence is no exception. Even a coin with worn details can attract buyers if it exhibits distinct characteristics or belongs to a known limited batch. Online auction platforms, coin fairs, and specialist dealers consistently report steady demand for these coins, indicating that even circulated examples retain both monetary and historical value. It's also important to note that coins with certain types of wear, such as a slight smoothing of Britannia's figure or minor edge nicks, are considered acceptable by many collectors, as long as the coin is authentic and retains its essential features. The scarcity of coins in any condition gradually increases their appeal, meaning that even a circulated 1982 50 pence can be a prized addition to a collection. Now, let's talk numbers. The auction market value of a circulated 1982 50 pence coin varies based on its condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics it may possess. On average, a coin in standard circulated condition showing moderate wear but with clear details on both the obverse and reverse typically sells for between $425,000. Coins with more noticeable wear or minor damage may still find buyers, but at the lower end of this spectrum. Coins that exhibit unusual features, such as die errors, slight off-centering, or distinctive mint marks, can fetch higher prices. Some of these special examples have been known to sell for $321,000 or more at auctions, depending on collector interest. Notably, coins sold through reputable auction houses or specialized online platforms often command a premium, as buyers are confident in the authenticity and provenance of the piece. Though it's worth mentioning that market trends fluctuate. Interest in UK coins has been growing steadily among collectors worldwide, and international buyers are increasingly paying in dollars rather than pounds, which can affect pricing. Keeping track of recent sales and monitoring auction results is essential for anyone interested in buying or selling a 1982 50 pence coin in circulated condition. For those looking to collect the 1982 50 pence coin, there are several key tips to keep in mind. First, always verify authenticity. While this coin is not considered rare enough to have widespread counterfeiting issues, it's essential to ensure that any purchase comes from a reputable source. Check for correct weight, diameter, and metal composition, and closely examine the details of the Queen's portrait and Britannia design to understand grading. Circulated coins are graded on the extent of wear, ranging from good to very fine. Learning these grades will help you accurately assess a coin's value and negotiate effectively when buying or selling. Remember, even coins with moderate wear can be valuable, especially if they possess unique features or come from a limited batch. The market. Check online auction sites, coin dealer listings, and numismatic forums to get a sense of current pricing trends. Patience is key. Sometimes, waiting for the right coin at the right price can make a significant difference. Additionally, building relationships with local coin shops or attending coin fairs can provide opportunities to discover well-preserved circulated coins at reasonable prices. Store your coins properly. Circulated coins may already have wear, but additional damage from improper handling or storage can reduce value. Use coin flips, capsules, or soft cloths to protect your collection, and avoid touching coins directly with your fingers to prevent oils from causing corrosion over time. In summary, the United Kingdom's 1982 50 pence coin in circulated condition is far more than just a piece of change. Its historical significance, unique design features, and enduring collector appeal make it a fascinating coin for both novice and experienced numismatists. While heavily circulated examples show the marks of everyday life, they carry a story that adds depth to any collection. The coin's auction market value, although modest for standard circulated examples, can increase considerably for coins with unique characteristics, making it a worthy investment for those interested in British coinage. Whether you are an avid collector or simply intrigued by the history of UK currency, the 1982 50 pence coin offers a tangible connection to Britain's past. With careful research, attention to detail, and a bit of patience, you can find a piece that not only enriches your collection but also serves as a conversation starter and a reminder of the rich legacy of British coinage. So, keep exploring, keep collecting, and continue to appreciate the stories behind every coin. Next up, the United Kingdom's 10 pence coin from 1970 in fine condition. While it may look like a simple coin at first glance, this small piece of currency has captured the interest of collectors worldwide due to its unique features, historical significance, and rarity. In this video, we'll explore its history, what makes it special, why collectors seek it even in less than perfect condition, and its current auction market value in dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this guide will give you valuable insights into the 1970 10 pence coin. The 10 pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968, following the decimalisation of British currency. Decimalisation marked the transition from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the modern decimal system, where 100 pence make £1. The 1970 10 pence coin belongs to the early decimal series, making it historically significant. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, these coins were struck at the Royal Mint with the standard copper-nickel composition used at the time. Although millions of these coins were produced, finding examples from 1970 in fine condition today is increasingly difficult, as many were circulated heavily over the years. The 1970 10 pence coin features several distinctive characteristics that make it notable to collectors. On the obverse side, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, showcasing a youthful depiction of the monarch. The reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, depicts a crowned lion, a symbol of England and British strength. One unique aspect of the 1970 coin is its size. At the time, the coin was slightly larger than later decimal 10 pence coins issued after 1992. Collectors also pay attention to minor variations in die markings, lettering, and edge milling, which can affect the coin's rarity and value. While the 1970 10 pence coin was minted in considerable numbers, its survival rate in fine condition is relatively low. Many coins from this era were heavily circulated, resulting in wear and tear that diminishes their appeal to collectors. Coins in fine condition showing moderate wear but with all major details clearly visible are highly sought after because they provide a glimpse into the coin's original design without being pristine or uncirculated. Even minor scratches, discoloration, or edge nicks can reduce a coin's grade, so finding a 1970 10 pence in fine condition today is a rare treat for numismatists. The auction market for 1970 10 pence coins in fine condition can vary depending on demand, coin grading, and collector interest. As of the latest data, these coins typically fetch between $114,000 per coin in fine condition. Higher grade examples, those closer to very fine or extremely fine, can reach $20 or more at auction. Coins with unique minting errors, such as misstrikes or double dies, can command significantly higher prices. It's important to note that market value fluctuates based on global collector trends, so keeping an eye on auction sites and coin dealer listings can help you stay updated on pricing. If you're looking to add a 1970 10 pence coin to your collection, here are some useful tips. Check coin condition. Carefully look for wear on Queen Elizabeth II's portrait and the lion on the reverse. Coins in fine condition should have clear, legible details despite moderate circulation wear. Beware of counterfeits. Although rare, counterfeit coins exist. Verify authenticity through reputable dealers or coin grading services. Track auction sites. eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized numismatic platforms are excellent places to monitor prices and availability. Preserve your coin. Store coins in acid-free holders or capsules to prevent further wear and corrosion. Avoid handling them with bare hands, as oils can damage the surface. Consider future value. While fine condition coins are valuable today, coins in higher grades or with unique errors may appreciate more over time. In summary, the United Kingdom's 10 pence coin from 1970 in fine condition is a small yet historically significant collectible. Its unique design, historical context, and rarity in well-preserved condition make it highly appealing to coin enthusiasts. With a current market value ranging from $416,000, it represents both an accessible and fascinating piece of British numismatic history. Whether you're starting your collection or adding to an existing one, the 1970 10 pence coin is a treasure worth exploring. Next up, the United Kingdom 50 new pence dated 1978, in circulated condition. At first glance, this large heptagonal coin may look common, especially to those who grew up seeing it in everyday use. However, when examined more closely, the 1978 50 new pence reveals an interesting story tied to Britain's decimal era, changing designs, and collector demand. In this video, we will explore its history, unique design features, rarity especially in worn or damaged condition and, most importantly, its auction market value today expressed in US dollars. The 50 new pence coin was introduced in 1969 as part of the United Kingdom's preparation for decimalisation, which officially took place in 1971. This coin replaced the old 10 shilling note and quickly became one of the most recognisable denominations in circulation. By 1978, the 50 new pence was well established in daily transactions across Britain. The 1978 issue belongs to the first large-size 50 pence series, which remained in circulation until it was replaced by the smaller version in 1997. During this period, the coin was struck in cupronickel and featured the iconic designs that symbolized British identity. Millions were minted in 1978, reflecting strong economic activity and widespread public use, which explains why most surviving examples today are found in circulated condition. One of the most distinctive features of the 1978 50 new pence is its shape. The seven-sided, or equilateral curve heptagon, was revolutionary at the time and made the coin instantly recognizable by touch, aiding both the public and the visually impaired. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, a classic effigy used on British coinage throughout the 1970s. On the reverse, the crowned lion holding a staff, a design by Christopher Ironside, symbolizes strength, tradition, and monarchy. The coin's large diameter and substantial weight give it a solid feel that modern collectors often appreciate, especially when compared to today's smaller circulating coins. Even in circulated condition, these design elements remain clear, though where is commonly seen on the Queen's portrait and the lion's details. In general terms, the 1978 50 new pence is not considered rare in absolute numbers due to its high mintage. However, rarity in numismatics is not always about how many were made, but how many survive today in collectible condition. Circulated examples are extremely common, but damaged or unusually worn coins sometimes attract niche interest, especially when they show mint errors, off-metal strikes, or dramatic circulation wear. Collectors who focus on decimal-era coinage often seek representative examples of each year, even in lower grades, to complete date runs. As a result, demand exists even for circulated or lightly damaged pieces, though it is modest. Coins with unusual characteristics, such as deep scratches, planchette flaws, or misaligned strikes, can command higher interest despite their poor condition. When it comes to auction market value, a standard 1978 50 new pence in circulated condition typically sells for a modest amount. In US dollar terms, most circulated examples trade between $324,000, depending on overall wear and eye appeal. Heavily worn or damaged coins may sell closer to face value or slightly above, often under $1, especially when sold in bulk. However, coins showing interesting errors or unusual wear patterns can reach $114,000, and in rare cases even higher if two collectors compete at auction. Uncirculated examples, while not the focus of this video, can reach significantly higher prices, which indirectly boosts interest in circulated coins as entry-level collectibles for beginners. For collectors interested in the 1978 50 new pence, the first tip is to examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for errors, doubling, or unusual textures that may increase its appeal. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value and damage the original surface. Storing the coin properly in a coin flip or capsule will help preserve its condition, even if it is already circulated. Beginners may find this coin an affordable and educational starting point, while advanced collectors might enjoy comparing multiple circulated examples to study wear patterns and minting quality. Finally, keep an eye on auction listings rather than fixed-price sales, as auctions provide a more accurate reflection of real market demand. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 50 new pence from 1978 in circulated condition may not be a rare treasure at first glance, but it holds an important place in British numismatic history. Its bold heptagonal shape, classic designs, and connection to the early decimal era make it a coin worth appreciating. While its auction market value in dollars remains relatively modest, collector interest continues, especially for examples with unique features or damage that tells a story of decades in circulation. Whether you are a beginner building your first collection or an experienced collector exploring decimal coinage, the 1978 50 new pence is a fascinating piece that proves even everyday coins can carry historical and collectible value. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare coin videos.